Hi everyone. Who here heard about CryptoKitties? CryptoKitties, anyone? Cool. Well, I've been in the industry for 6 years, so it's amazing to see how everything evolves. So much so, I witnessed someone buying a CryptoKitty for $200,000 yesterday. So we definitely know it's not a bubble. But with all seriousness, I think that it's truly amazing. Anyone who's been here last year knows that things are moving fairly quickly. My name is Alon. I'm the CEO of a company called Blox. We are a company post-ICO. We did an ICO in July 2017. 30 people in the company, 3 offices around the world. And what we do is important. We develop a leading crypto asset tracking and management platform. And the reason why it's so important is because crypto assets are very much different than traditional assets. And with all the opportunities they present, they also present some challenges which can quickly escalate to issues if we not tackle them. And the 4 things that set apart crypto assets from traditional assets are, first of all, the volatility, which makes everyone want to keep track every single minute about their portfolio, how much they're worth, their history, and so on. And it's all aggregated by the fact that there's tens of blockchains, hundreds of exchanges, which makes everything much more complicated. Maybe I have a half-time job just keeping track of everything. The third thing, obviously, is the custodianship of assets is completely detached from the actual services people require. So, for example, their wallet is completely detached from the way they manage their assets, and so on and so on. And obviously, privacy and security need to be managed by the users themselves. And again, it's a huge opportunity, but also can quickly escalate to an issue, which kind of results in us as an industry needing to build new platforms, new ways in order to manage and make this whole thing much more engageable and accessible. The problem is there's nothing out there in the space. We've been using everything, and it's just not there yet. And this is why we kind of created Blox. Blox is a platform which enables every single one of you to connect your different wallets, different exchanges into one beautiful dashboard showing you the current value of your assets, where they're located, their history. You can divide it into multiple portfolios, divide your assets in a logical way you guys decide. And we're one of the first ones to also support web and mobile, which is a big thing. We've launched the app two months ago, tremendous traction. We have an incredible community, and we now kind of wanted to take it to the next level. So we came here to Consensus to announce what the app and what the development will be in the next few months. We'll focus on 3 things: advanced social data-driven market data, social sharing, essentially the social layer of the Blox app, and advanced portfolio insights, which are all very, very important. The first of which is social-driven market data. We already released a cool new feature, which is called Token Page. It has everything you expect, but also insights generated from the community to the community, which is very, very much in the way of making the transition for anyone from traditional assets to crypto easier. So we give insights for every single token. We support 3,000 of them. How many Blox users are holding them, where they're holding them, in wallet and exchanges, and transitions between of them, how many exchanges are supporting them, and so on, which is incredibly useful for anyone who's holding crypto assets. Get a much bigger and a much wider look at the market, which is very much complemented by our social layer. We'll be rolling out in the next few weeks the ability to see other users' portfolios and also share your own. And keep in mind, because we're enabled to integrate the wallets and exchanges directly, this is real data. It's not something made up, which is incredibly important in a marketplace, in an industry where it's hyper social. Everything is interconnected, and so we very much think that this might be a very big thing. And the third thing, obviously, is to better let the users understand what their portfolio performance is. I think that in the amount of money which is now in the industry, the tools in which we can measure ourselves are absolutely non-existent. So this is the 3 things we'll be focusing on, and really will take us to the next level against all our competitors, and also a better value to our users. But since we've been in the space for 6 years now, we realized that there's different use cases for different segments in the market. And so Blox that I've showed you today is for retail, for you and me to download, which is, by the way, for free. But we also realize there's a ton of ICO companies, a ton of crypto funds needing the exact same solutions, and maybe even more so. And so we're happy to announce today we're launching a second product, which is called Blox Business, which is aimed for any organization managing crypto assets. We'll be focusing on three things. First of all, a permission system. Second, advanced accounting and advanced reporting. And it's crucial for any organization to adopt such systems. So with the permission system, we'll enable organizations to create an organization inside Blox, inside the platform itself, and share between the different executives, the different people in the organization that needs to have access to the data, but also for external people, for example, accountants, CPAs, to collaborate on one single platform, which is crucial. The second thing we've mentioned is accounting, which is, again, one of the biggest maybe issues coming up after the 2017 blow up of prices, because all of those companies are, and their executive commissions are personally responsible for the way they manage their assets. And if a company managing $100 million and have 5 or 10% mistake, that's something that can end up, someone can end up in jail. So it's absolutely crucial that we as an industry nail such problems. This is why we're putting a lot of focus on accounting and reporting, and enable huge amount of companies to collaborate and do it better. We've been experimenting with Blox Business for just over a month now, and we have more than 10 partners, leading industry companies using Blox Business. Actually, this number is not correct. We're almost managing $3 billion under Blox with our partners, which is incredible considering the time we've started. It's actually not even out yet. We're planning to launch it in July. So first of all, if there's anyone here managing a crypto as an organization or as an individual, you're more than welcome to join us and use better products. The Blox Business will be priced by our token CDT, and prices will be announced later more towards the launch itself. We're very happy to be in consensus, and thank you very much.